Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Monday. This is Game Day Live, coming to you live from American Whiskey, behind the pizza bar, next to the brick oven. I'm your host, Sam Wu, flying solo today on Game Day Live, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network. Devils taking on the BJs of Columbus, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Boy, is it hot here in American Whiskey. Lots of people filing in. It seems like it's a little slow tonight. People, Monday game, this condensed schedule that the NHL has everybody doing right now. Well, let me just tell you, there's lots of games this week. You've got Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. You've got the Dallas Stars Wednesday night. You've got the Vegas Golden Knights on Friday. Beer Baron will be in our place at American Whiskey on Friday. I'll be at Vinny Parisi's wedding from Cocktail Hour for Game Day Live. So, yes. And also, I got a couple free tickets tonight. So, I didn't have to spend the $23 for that sweet ticket. I got it for free. And if it's free, it's for me. That's the saying. Anyway, let's see. Yep. Anyway, so Devils, Blue Jackets. We talked about this on the Morning Woo. Jake Allen confirmed as the starter for your New Jersey Devils. Thank God. Because Jacob Markstrom, look, I like Jacob. I like what he brings to the table. I really do. But now is not the time to find your game. You've had a couple months already. I know that there was an injury start of the season, but you've had a couple months. We need the points now. This is when you get the points early in the season. You got to pad it, the points, because after the Olympic break, it's going to be a sprint to the playoffs. 3-point games are in play. Those overtime losses, those shootout wins, whatever it is, 3 points are 3 points. And with this Metropolitan Division being so tight as it is right now, as we speak, on December 1st, as I see Tom behind me waving to the camera, it's December 1st. You still got to grab these points. The Columbus Blue Jackets, 5-5-5 in the month of November. Yes, you heard me correct. This is not like some 5-5-5 number that I'm just spitting out at you. 5-5-5 in the month of November. Truly an NHL 500 team, but really they're 5-10 in the month of November. But how did they get there, the Columbus Blue Jackets? How did they get to that 5-5-5? Well, the BJs have blown 7 games while having the lead in the third period in the month of November. Let me tell you, that's not good. But it tells me that this team is good enough to get the lead. It's just the New Jersey Devils. If you're going to fall behind early in the game, you got to keep chip away at it. 4-1. They were down 4-1 to the Philadelphia Flyers the other night. They chip away, made it 4-3. Unfortunately, that empty net goal that, again, I don't like that rule specifically because I think, in my opinion, if you're going to haul down somebody with an empty net, it's not automatic that they would actually make that goal. If it was within the offensive zone, fine, make that automatic. But it was mid-ice, whatever. Devils losing 5-3 to the Philadelphia Flyers. Sam, how is the pie there? Pizza pie. Says the Devils Heaven 77. Well, Tom, how's the pizza pie here at American Whiskey? Yeah, he says it's fantastic. I don't know if you can hear him. I don't have an extra mic, but you're going to have to take my word for it. The pizza pie here is fantastic. I feel like We're in Naples, Italy, when they make pizza. They make great pizza here at American Whiskey. It is hot. Like, I'm sweating because of the brick oven right behind me. Yes, here at American Whiskey, A.W. Newark pizza is the best, says Ted. Definitely is. And also, you have your beverage here. Trying to catch my breath as I'm doing the podcast solo, and I don't mind doing it solo. It's just me and you here at American Whiskey. Fire it up, buddy, says Devil's Heaven. Beachmaster says 100% agree on awarded goal at Sam. You know, I'll see you later, Tom. And Tom has now left the building, needs to get to his seats. I got seats kind of like I think I'm in section 15 today. I got to ask Robin. Robin gave me some tickets tonight. It's going to be great. I got an extra seat. I'm going to invite one of the employees with me. I don't know. Let me ask you this. Here's a poll question. Should I dress like a cookie tonight? Should I dress like a pretzel? Or should I dress like an ice cream cone tonight? Let me ask you. Or should I wear the football helmet tonight throughout the game? Anyway, pizza hotter than my temper, says Ted. Now, Ted has frequented. We're wondering where Ted is today, by the way. We're all wondering where's Ted. Where's Ted? Ted eats the wings. The wings are very yummy here. I actually asked Casey and Kevin, and I haven't asked Frank yet, the managing partners of this fine establishment called American Whiskey. I asked, could these wingies fall off the truck? Because I like to take your wingies and make my own wingies at home so I can bring a little bit of American Whiskey with me. And I know Frank the Tank, he tells me, he's like, these wings are outstanding. They're meaty, they're tender, and they don't have hair on it. I was like, well, that is true. These are really good wings that they have here. High-quality food here at American Whiskey. Randolph Redbeard says the gingerbread man with the gumdrop buttons in specific locations. Well, anyway, I cannot make it today, says Ted. That's okay. Hello, happy Devil's Monday to you, AJ Visco, the law offices of AJ Visco. Big part of Game Day Live experience here at American Whiskey. Again, this is a busy week for the New Jersey Devils. You've got 4 games from now to Saturday. You've got 8 points on the line. Last week, they didn't get any points from the Flyers, but they got points from the Red Wings. They got points from the Blues. They got points from the Buffalo Sabres. Solid points, by the way. 4 solid points being regulation wins. So last week, if I would give them a B. I would give them a B because they got 6 out of 8 points, but it was a killer to lose to the Philadelphia Flyers. It was a killer because these 4-point games count. Now the Flyers are in playoff position right now. You can move easily up the Metropolitan Division. There's not much separation at the moment, but injuries are now starting to pile up for teams. The Devils, from the start of the puck drop of this NHL season, they've had so many injuries. And now teams are starting to have these same injuries. The New York Islanders, Kyle Palmieri, out 6 to 8 months, ACL tear. Remember ACLs? They used to be called blown-out knees back in the 40 years ago, in the 80s. Can't believe that's 40 years ago. And they were basically your career's done. Now, 6 to 8 months rehab? That's amazing. That's amazing how technology has evolved. Also, Meadowlander, thank you very much. It's going to get to that it is Brendan Dillon's 1,000th game tonight. 1,000. That is a lot of games for a defenseman. It's a lot of games for an NHL player. It's a lot of games. That's a beautiful milestone. Thank you, Dillon, for your service with the New Jersey Devils. Ted even says food injuries even. Yes, the Devils had food injuries just like the Florida Panthers. It happens. I'm scared to be behind this camera because I'm in the middle. I mean, it is like a factory of pizza here. They make pizza, fly the pizza up in the air, all that jazz. Anyway, but yeah, American Whiskey right now, packed. Lots of people here. Going to the American Whiskey fan cam shortly to let you see what's going on inside the pizza bar cam. It is full. It is full here. People still coming in. Here it is about 6:12 p.m. Eastern as the Devils are taking on the BJs, the Columbus Blue Jackets. So the Columbus Blue Jackets, very mediocre. Special teams ranked both power play and penalty kill, 27th in the league. Not much going there. Good 5-on-5 team, I would say above average, average to above average. But if you're going to beat the Columbus Blue Jackets, it's definitely the special teams. You have to exploit them on the power play. And, right now, let's see what the New Jersey Devils are going to come up with. Devils have a brick oven is pretty good pie. Max says, watch out for Marchenko. Please dine safely, everyone, says Wimpy. Let's just pop into the Instagram Live as well. Instagram Live. I don't see any chatter on the Instagram Live, but that's okay. We just started that new channel at Let's Get Ells Podcast on Instagram Live. You can find us on X at Let's Get Ells Pod. You can find us on Facebook, Twitch, at Let's Get Ells Podcast, and our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, set the alerts. At Let's Get Ells. Woo! And also, try to get your predictions in. I already see one prediction in from Devils Heaven 77. Jake and Ader shutout tonight. Devs 2-0 victory. Wow. The shutout fever from Buffalo beating the Buffalo Sabres last Friday. Jake the Snake Allen, 5-0. Could it be a double whammy here? Back-to-back shutouts from Jake the Snake. Good question. We shall find out. Ted says 5-2 Devils. Oh, yeah. 5-2 Devils. That's not a bad score. Not a bad score. Also, the New York Football Giants are playing today. I'm going to be double shifting. I'm going to have my phone watching the game. Also talking to Mrs. Wu. I actually text Mrs. Wu during the game just to make sure she's okay. She's working late tonight. I miss Mrs. Wu sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Feel bad that she has to work late today while I get to go to the game. Also, let's see here. Lost my train of thought. We got 5-2 Devils says Ted. Selected Boy says 4-2 Devils. Lupus Nardez says 5-1 Devils. 5-1 Devils. Randolph Redbeard says 3-1 Devils. Dylan fighting in his 1000th game. Max says 6-2 Devils. Beachmaster likes 5-2 Devils. I like the winning vibe. Out with the negative, in with the positive. Out with the negative, in with the positive. That's what I say. And they're thinking like that, too, here at American Whiskey. Just having a grand old time here. Let it snow, baby. No. I can't have it snow right time I leave for Devils After Dark. I got a long trip home. You want a very safe trip home. I hate black ice. Black ice scares me because it just creeps up on you. The General Wu, my Jeep, it can handle a lot of things. Black ice, just like any other vehicle, it's kind of tough, treacherous. Sam, you getting any snow tonight up in my region near the bunker? Yes. I'm going to try to get to work tomorrow. Go on 78, 287. Hopefully it won't be that bad. The traffic, all that kind of good stuff. Let's just pan out to the pizza bar cam here at American Whiskey. I'm going to get on the seat right now because I'm tired of standing up. Boy, I feel like this chair is about to collapse on me, but hopefully it doesn't. Because if it does, I got to talk to the law offices of AJ Visco and maybe work out a plea deal with Frank the Tank and an insurance company. Just jokes, folks. Just jokes. Just jokes. All right. Now I'm sitting on the chair. Now I feel more relaxed. Relaxed here at American Whiskey. Here by the fire. Yes. AJ Visco says 4-0 Devils. Did I say Beachmaster 5-2 Devils? I think I did. Wimpy says 2-1 Diablos HC. Sam, what kind of drive you got to a Devils game? Depends on traffic. It's over an hour. One way. Yeah, I've always lived far from the arena. Both Meadowlands and Prudential Center. And again, this is just me. I've never taken a train to a Devils game. Never. I don't know. I feel like it's communist to take a train. I need to drive myself. I don't know why. There's no explanation to it. I just don't like mass transit. Again, I don't like lines. I hate waiting. I'm impatient. I'm grumpy sometimes. Sometimes I act like a child, according to some people. Joey says, hey, bossy, Devils 3-1 win, says Joey DG. Yeah, well, that's good. Great day to be a Devils fan, terrible day to be pizza or a Blue Jackets fan, says Max. We'll have to put Sam on the long-term IR. Oh, please, no. If I'm on long-term IR, this podcast, there's no more podcasts. I am the only producer of this podcast. I should really teach Scotty how to do this. But, yeah. The only person that really knows how to do this is Billy Dean of Hockey on Tap, and he's a New York Rangers fan. You don't want to get him involved because then he'll just screw with you. Art Heaton says, I'll take the under. 2.5 goals. Well, you know what? Okay, Art Heaton. All right. I'll tell you what I'll take. I'll take an Crew Brew. Crew Brew, where we make winning memories together, one crew at a time. As the Let's Go Devils podcast Game Day Live continues, getting your predictions. I'm about to provide my prediction very soon. People are still coming in. I see football jerseys. I see a Dan Fouts jersey, Chargers jersey, at the other end of American Whiskey. So, Max says, Sam, did you see there was another bizarre off-ice injury in the NHL today? No, I did not, Max. Send that to me. Although I did hear a rumor or something about Abdul Carter of the New York Football Giants today. I don't know if that's substantiated rumors or whatever, but let's see here. Arrival's done the right best. Not sure what you're talking about, Max. Send that to me. But Jake Allen is confirmed. Let's see here. Yeah. So, yeah, here at American Whiskey. Just a fine establishment. Frank will be back. Frank the Tank will be back from Italy on Wednesday. I feel like once Frank the Tank is back, we'll be on the power play here at American Whiskey with the food. All right, so let me give you my prediction for Game Day Live. Before that, I will go back to Instagram Live to see if anybody's tuning in. I don't see anybody tuning in. I see Peterson tuning in, but you didn't put a prediction. You got to put in your predictions, folks. Otherwise, how am I supposed to read it out? I can't read minds. Dag 4 Hansen, 4-1 win. Miles Wood breaks shutout. George Knapp sues Wu for plagiarizing his coast-to-coast show opening. What are you talking about, Dag 4 Hansen? Who's George Knapp? Who is suing me? I got AJ Visco. I got my attorneys at law working for me. Iron Wu can't be stopped. No, 58 straight days of the Morning Woo, the hottest Devils morning show in the country. Yeah, Troy Allen, it's been confirmed. Jake the Snake Allen will be starting today. Yeah, who is George Knapp? For plagiarizing his Coast to Coast show opening. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the opening bumper that we have, that we play? Is that what you're talking about, that bumper? Because if you are, we have the license for it. So, just saying. Let's see here. Iron Woo can't be stopped. Who are we playing? I haven't even paid attention today. Yeah, it's the Columbus Blue Jackets, the BJs of Columbus, the Blue Coats. But yeah. All right, we're going to get out of here, dropping the podcast in about 10 minutes. Oh, I just can't wait to go to the game today. Look for me on TV. I'll try to get on TV. I'll try to put on my goal light helmet. I'll try to get some attention. I'll try to get you guys to wave, do whatever. But yes, going in tonight, got to do some promotional stuff. That's right. All right, getting out of here. Want to thank all those tuning in. Again, dropping the podcast in about 10 minutes. Well, Devils After Dark, after the game, Scotty of SiriusXM, Liquid Metal, and I will recap the game that was. And I'm still trying to find the music on my board, as it has moved quite a bit in the last I can't find the outro song. Can you believe this? This is terrible. I'm a terrible producer. My board is so disorganized. Oh, here it is. I got it here. All right, hit the button. There you go. Also, there's Knapp is watching you. I'm watching you, George Knapp, whatever that means. All right. Getting out of here. Till next time, let's go Devils.